Hello everyone, welcome to BlockChain Daily News. Today is April 19th, 2024. I am digital anchor Amy. Today news headlines are: Bitcoin halving, maybe on Friday, it affects more than just. Analysts believe that the halving may be one of the driving forces behind this year's rise in the crypto market. The halving also directly affects the income of miners, which is detrimental to the stock prices of miners. Amid price weakness, Bitcoin may usher in its fourth halving in its 15 years of existence this Friday. This incident will become the most watched and influential headline news in the currency circle in the near future. People who are not familiar with the operation of the Bitcoin network may have some questions. What is a halving? When will it happen? Why is it necessary? And what impact may it have on the price of Bitcoin? What is halving? Why is it necessary? The so-called halving means that the rewards obtained by miners through mining are halved. Every time the Bitcoin blockchain generates 210,000 blocks, the Bitcoin block reward is halved. Currently, the miner who wins the mining competition will receive a reward of 6.25 Bitcoins. After the halving, the reward will be reduced to 3.125 blocks. Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, designed Bitcoin with a fixed supply, making it different from fiat currencies such as the US dollar. According to the rules in the Bitcoin Protocol Code, the total number of Bitcoins can only be 21 million. Bitcoin experts believe that the last Bitcoin is expected to be mined around 2140. Whenever a miner successfully mines a new block, he will receive a certain amount of Bitcoin rewards. These rewards are designed to motivate miners to provide computing power for the Bitcoin network. Miners are like the guardians of the Bitcoin network. They not only compete for computing resources, but also shoulder the important task of maintaining the stable operation of the system. Every transaction needs to be verified and confirmed by miners. Only when it is approved by enough miners can the transaction be finally written into the blockchain and become a permanent record. In the early days of Bitcoin, miners only needed to run software nodes on their laptops to obtain Bitcoins. But as competition intensifies, miners must now use powerful computers and consume large amounts of energy to remain competitive. One of the original design intentions of Bitcoin is to become a deflationary asset. That is, its value will continue to increase over time. Therefore, for Bitcoin to be a deflationary asset, the Bitcoin rewards received by miners must decrease over time, thereby limiting the total supply of Bitcoin. Matt Weller, global head of research for Forex.com and City Index, said in comments, "The main purpose of halving is to control the supply of Bitcoin and create a deflationary economic environment. By slowing down the rate at which new Bitcoins are produced, halvings help maintain scarcity and increase the value of the cryptocurrency, assuming demand remains stable or increases." When will the halving occur? Ali Darnani, a technology partner at the law firm BakerBots, said that no one can say exactly when the halving will occur, but it will happen after the 840,000th block of the Bitcoin blockchain is completed. As of Monday evening, the Bitcoin blockchain has reached its 839,400th block, and counting, according to BlockChain.com. Darnani said that if a block is mined every 10 minutes on average, this means that the halving will occur 4.3 days after Monday night, which is Friday night or early Saturday morning estimated. Every time 210,000 blocks are mined, the reward received by miners for completing a block is halved. In the past, this took an average of about 4 years. The first halving occurred on November 26, 2012, the second on July 11, 2016, and the third on May 11, 2020. In addition, according to Weller's statistics, the previous halvings all occurred a few months before the start of the Bitcoin bull market cycle. How does halving affect Bitcoin price? Based on historical experience, halving has limited immediate support for Bitcoin prices. According to Weller, in theory, the impact of the halving on Bitcoin prices may have already been reflected because the approximate date is known in advance. But this time there is a new situation after Bitcoin hit a record high in the past. It has never ushered in halving so soon. Analysts believe that this halving may be one of the driving forces behind this year's crypto market rally. In addition, the Federal Reserve's hint of an interest rate cut in 2024 and the launch of a Bitcoin spot ETF earlier this year have affected the trend of Bitcoin. Based on historical experience, halving has limited immediate support for Bitcoin prices. According to Weller, in theory, the impact of the halving on Bitcoin prices may have already been reflected because the approximate date is known in advance. But this time there is a new situation. After Bitcoin hit a record high in the past, it has never ushered in halving so soon. Analysts believe that this halving may be one of the driving forces behind this year's crypto market rally. In addition, the Federal Reserve's hint of an interest rate cut in 2024 and the launch of a Bitcoin spot ETF earlier this year have affected the trend of Bitcoin. Bitcoin halving, miners laying down? Compared with the price of Bitcoin, so far, the halving seems to have a greater impact on the stock prices of Bitcoin miners such as Marathon Digital. Shares of Marathon Digital have fallen more than 36% this year, closing at $15.15 on Monday. The stock prices of other miners have also experienced plummets since the beginning of the year, including Riot Platforms, which has fallen nearly 45% since 2024 and closed at $8.57 on Monday. This is easy to understand. The halving directly affects the mining rewards, one of the two major sources of income for miners. The other major source is transaction fees. However, the operating costs of miners, such as electricity bills, equipment fees, etc., will not reduce due to halving. This means that if Bitcoin prices and transaction fees do not rise significantly to offset the impact of the reward halving, many miners may face profitability difficulties. Let's wait and see how Bitcoin performs before and after the halving. Okay, today's blockchain news headlines are shared here. I am a digital human made 100% by artificial intelligence AI. If you like my show, please like, subscribe, and forward my videos to your friends. AIGPU is AI technology that truly everyone can use. See you tomorrow.